It is 7:37. They are three very different and fun children's books. One about a little boy named Gregory and his adventure to the beach, another about a little girl and her brother, and a third fantastical tale about a girl and her aunt. And here to tell us about these three books is author Katie Davis. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having me again.
And you said you want to start this out by talking about something that's been in the news recently,
I know, I did. You outed me. Well, you know, I've been watching the news, and there have been all these articles and shows and with this Yale professor named Amy Schwa, I think she says her name, and she wrote this book about Chinese parenting, and there's been a big hoo-ha over it. People are really angry at her. They want to know, what's the right way to parent, if she's doing it wrong or whatever. And
it is controversial.
It's very controversial. It's a very water cooler subject. And the thing is that I think that everybody can agree. The reason I kept thinking of it is because I'm pretty sure that everyone agrees that the one thing that we do as parents is we try to give our kids independence. I mean, the moment they come out, here, walk, then you got to go to school, and then you leave.
Sometimes
right?
to our chagrin, right?
Right.
You give them independence, and then you regret it, but you have to do it.
Well, you have to, right? That's how you raise them up.
Right.
So, and I just was thinking about these three books, and each of them have sort of an independence thing happening. And with A Beach Tale, like you said, it's the little boy and his name Gregory, and it's such a sweet book. And in fact, I'm a judge on the Sybil's Committee, which is the only online book award by people who blog about children's books. It's a huge online community, kidlit community. And these two books actually are in the running. And in fact, next month I'm going to be announcing the winner on the show. And
good.
Nobody will know about it yet.
Okay,
anyway,
except you.
Well, and then you.
Okay.
Awesome. So in A Beach Tale, it's great because the dad gives his kid a little bit of independence by saying, you can be here playing alone, but you have to stay right next to this lion that you drew in the sand. And he's like, okay. But the thing is, he never takes his stick out of the sand. He just keeps drawing the lion's tail longer and longer. He's sort of wandering, not really paying attention, like a typical kid at the beach.
Right.
And all of a sudden, he sort of looks up and says, where's Dad? He can't figure. He's got to figure out on his own how to get back to Dad. And it's a nice little, he's safe, but it's a little tale of independence. And excuse the pun, tale of independence. And this book, Flora and the Windy Day, is. Wait, did I get that title right? Yes, Flora's Very Windy Day. Sorry. And Jean Birdsall wrote one of my very favorite kidlit novels. Called The Penderwicks, and this is her debut picture book. And in this book, it's a little sort of the kid learning to take responsibility for her little brother. She's angry at him, and he's spilling her paints again, and her mom says, take him outside and play, and she's like, argh.
And that's very typical, especially for older siblings.
Yeah, but the wind blows him away. And she has to say, well, I have to take off my super duper heavy boots now and go after the kid. So she goes after him. She's sort of like, the wind wants him, but he wouldn't be good helper for you. So, and it goes on like that, and it's a very, very sweet tale. I really love it.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
It is. It's adorable, and it's a nice sibling thing, and it's a nice sort of independence thing. And the last one is about Joe LaRouche, and on the back of the book it says, "This is Joe. Please take care of her, but beware. This is a dangerous baby."
I was just reading that and smiling.
That's what happened when she was born, and then now she's 13, and they call it a young adult novel, but I really think it's more middle grade. So anywhere between 5th and 6th, 7th grade.
But a step beyond the picture book. I mean, it's a chapter.
Oh yeah, no, it's a novel. Yeah. It's a novel, and it's very weird and wonderful. It's fantastical. She goes into this sort of parallel universe, and she's basically on a quest, and she's got to find out about herself and find out about how to help the town that she. I don't want to give it away, but it's fabulous. Just trust me. And it's James Kennedy's also his debut novel. It's a couple years old, but it's such worth the read. It's great.
We do trust you. That's why we have you in.
Thank you so much.
As a parent, we appreciate the insight. Trying to get our kids to read and find good stuff to read. Katie Davis, thank you very much. If you want more information on these books or Katie Davis, you can go to our website, WTNH.com. Just click on the Good Morning Connecticut Weekend section.